Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 5v5 Crystal League. Join us for season-long coverage featuring the top teams of Albion Online. Today is the 16th of October. I'm your host, the Shozen One, and I am joined today by the great Lewpac and Tazzik on the back end. Lewpac, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic, which is why you did the intro. Your energy, you've got enough energy for both of us, hopefully, today, but the GVGs always perk me up, and we are getting straight into it as the Doom mercenary team from Elitan and Co, which was previously Conflict, is going up against the Scoia'tael team, which was previously Sun, but obviously the the new wave of mercenaries for this season. Who's pushing, who's not, is always interesting. But one of the interesting things is both teams running a fire staff, a wildfire with a turbo meatball. The new look turbo meatball is back, and you love to see it, Shozen. Maces. I mean, we haven't even got time to discuss what we're seeing right now, but I know I'm seeing a mace. I'm seeing 2 fires on each side. It seems like things have happened in a week since we last did a GVG show. Big damage up front. They're using the flame breath as well. In one side using firewall, one side's using flame breath. So basically one side is correct because they're using firewall, the greatest skill the game has ever seen, and the other side is using flame breath because they don't know how to play Albion Online. No, well, there's arguments. There's arguments for both sides, but flame wall, like Tazzik, you played a bruiser, didn't you? Right?
Yeah, and I played fire
back in the day. How bad is flame wall to play against someone who knows what they're doing?
A good firewall, and you're just out of the game, right? You can't even hit the guy. So it's just
horrible.
It's so bad, especially on this choke map. Imagine, right? Because this is choke map CGVG.
Yeah, exactly. And glaives are using lunging stabs, which doesn't give attack range, unlike Spirit Spear. Spirit Spear is fine because it's basically a ranged weapon at that. But it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. These wildfires are great in the choke. The speed of it now, by the way, is insane. Like, I noticed that. It's absolutely wild how fast it goes as Elitan goes for the swap play on Fatality, trying to deal with him. Poisons go out. Onion getting pounded, hooked, rolled, fire blasts going out, but they're not able to finish the job. And in the meantime, the other side, Ruined Experience, is taking a honky tonkin on this choke point right now. 3-man knockup. Very, very nice. Nabobo got to get out of dodge, though. Ruined, he's got the Morgana, and he's spamming onto Fatality. Fatality trying to kite. They actually end up hooking him, and 3 on the choke into the Area of Decay. Very nice interruption, though. That really helped them there because they were in a very bad spot, as it were. Elitan knocked up, hooked in. Oh, it's not the one. It's not the one. He is going to drop and Ruined Experience. He's still spamming. Doesn't have a tank to protect him. But look, like, this is not a joke, though. The Frost and Fire Q spam is brutal, Shozen. Like, look at the damage output of them.
Yeah, this has been impressive for the amount of damage they're doing, and they're getting some kills off of it too. But Elitan gonna take some time to get back to their team. They're gonna have a new rotation here and another attempt to get back in this. Red, out of nowhere, getting a nice turn, getting their cap, and now they're pushing down into lower choke. This is gonna be interesting to see how they play out in the open like this.
Adios was slightly too late there. Again, the snare charge is one of the worst things to get interrupted on the mace because it's like it's very readable and you can interrupt it with the firewall, and it's just a great value exchange in terms of commitment, and of course protects you guys from being snared and interrupted. So if you could time it, but Adios actually ended up with Elitan the wrong side of the wall. But these guys are pounding right now. Nabobo's just going to burn out. Nope, save comes through. Elitan, they hook into the tent, but Adios still has his roll. Drops the firewall. Bit of defense out front. And it's, they're going to have to run back now. That's a nice 3-man route into the, didn't quite get the battle howl off there. But the hook, Nabobo might get into a bit of a sticky situation. Your Ben doesn't have much energy to work with right now. Imagini pumping up. Looks like he's running the Scholar's Cowl. The extra energy as well. We will talk about the nerfs and buffs that have changed the meta up recently. Adios going to get flicked in. Nope, he's going to get out in time. Imagini has to roll. He's got the Cultist Cowl as well, so he can't spam for a little bit. One counter actually to these spamming classes like Frost and Fire is the Cultist Cowl. Very, very good. Great timing there. Battle Howl into flick onto Adios, and he nearly drops. They're trying to finish him. Ruined rolls in for it, and he gets it. The aggro roll, also known as the headstrong roll, but in the meantime, Imagini was traded So it's going to go back to a 4v4. It's only a 2 cap right now, so the points aren't bleeding out too bad. Ruined experience. He's going to... Oh, he was going to get taken down there. But these guys, against these glaives, you have to know... You have to save your mobility. You have to know how much mobility you've got in the tank. You've got to be ready to react there. Because if you get caught without your boots or any sort of mobility in the case of the Frost, you are just a sitting duck in this meta, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to just have no outs, Lewpac. That's not the way.
Yeah, and
I've been
actually,
finding that out recently. It's killing me.
Spadger's still playing the hammer, by the way, which did get some minor nerfs. Elitan opting for the snare charge on the mace. Judy goes down. Very offensive placement. They don't actually have the caps right now. This fight seems like it's gone on for about 3 minutes or something. Nice block from Adios there. And here we see like Elitan just can't do anything to him. He stands there. He stands there in channels.
Great play. Great play. I love seeing fire back in this. This is fantastic.
Yeah, Sacred Ground didn't even reach, so he barely had to reposition anyway. A fatality gets flicked in here. I don't know about the
fatality is in trouble.
The magma ball is very, very quick now, but it's still like the max range targets are still very able to sidestep.
Yeah, they have time. They have time to get out, except for in ZVZs where people tend to just not pay attention and just like want to stand in it or wait to catch it like a catcher's glove. You know?
Oh, great defensive firewall. Look at that. They're able to just pull down the choke. Naboba had to roll in for that, and he deserves to get punished. I hope they punish for that. But no, your Ben was not ready. And when someone rolls over the firewall like that, you should be... You should definitely be looking for them. Magini. Oh, what's he doing? Gonna be okay just for now. Waiting for the reset. There's the 2-man route. It goes into 3-man battle howl on the choke. Adios gets flicked back in. Pops the resi though. Down goes his wall. But that's one thing that does work. Swapping him to the other side of the wall means that he can either run through it back to you or go to his team. One of those nasty things. Do we need to get these caps though, Shozen?
They're having
a right. Oh, they finally get killed.
Go.
That's what they needed.
There's the option.
Let's
see if they can follow it up.
Skytel might not pull back. Remember, they
they look like they're pulling back. Lewpac.
Magma on the choke. Lovely route as well.
Nicely done.
And the
firewall on top of him. Fatality's gonna be in trouble here. He gets flicked back, and he is. Oh, nice outs.
That was a good use of the wave of fire, but the Onion here with the saves, man. He is not messing around.
Yeah, I'm impressed. They fell back here, Lewpac, but they didn't lose the caps. They were able to stick around a little bit. I thought this was going to be a 3 cap against them. Only a 2. Well done by Scoia'tael, I guess, in this situation.
Litan. Oh, he gets flipped back in. Spadger's going to go down. Imagini was duking it out with Spadger on the off cap. Interesting play there, but he's not actually able to connect with the fight. I think he got caught back capping. I'm not entirely sure what happened to him. All we know is that man is no longer alive. So Spadger trying something sneaky beaky, not paying off. Nice battle howl there. Just doesn't catch Onion quite. Adios does get purged, and that's going to annoy him quite a bit. So see what they can do here. Hook. Oh, great angle on the hook onto Adios. That was beautifully done. I have to say that was very, very nice. Nabobo, they're going to kite back up. They've got all 3 caps now, so they can just kite if they want to. Emagini takes a beating, and he doesn't have the firewall to protect him, so they had to commit the sack, and it wasn't great, I'll be honest. Didn't work out that well. Just got to kite back now, and this, not having that firewall when they kite through these chokes is really hurting them. Spadge, though, takes a beating on the tank. He's got to be careful here. Oh, they're going to find a Bobo, but they might get countered on a Litan. Tussle's going to drop. That's the healer. Going to be a full reset, Shozen.
This is definitely giving Red what they need here. They're going to be able to get the 3 cap on this. They got a full minute to do it before the rotation. Actually, ruined experience. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't throw it away, mate.
Oh, you don't like to see it, do you?
He was trying to get a turn on it. He had 2 people who were low, and he's like, I'm just going to keep going. Magini was there as well, but just not enough. And now they've got a really late death on this rotation. They're going to get up there with like 15 seconds left. That's not going to be good.
It's going to be, it's going to be a really awkward timing for them, isn't it? Like, oh, man.
Well, here comes ruined experience. And let's see when he gets up the stairs.
He's gonna spam from
Right
the
at
low
15
ground. He's
seconds. There we
gonna
go.
try and tickle. He's gonna try and tickle them here. It's just like you hate seeing it chained like that. There's the flick in, nice onto fatality. Good combo as well. The magma did some work there, and they are still feeling it.
Back in trouble there. Had to get out, and he was in good position to make something happen.
Oh my goodness. Still no death though. This is an absolute brawl. Elitan 4 stacks not respecting. Does have the seed. Oh, it's a great route. It's a great route. Lands on the firewall though. Ruin getting some great value shards, but Onion is keeping them going, man. He really is. There's the nice 2-man in the back. Also, no, he's going to be okay. There's the 2-man silence, the mace, that battle howl, having an AoE purge and silence, causing even more issues for the nature, as well as dropping those sacred grounds and constantly forcing these DPS to reposition. I love it. Litan just trying to control the back line. Fatality might go down, and Nabobo's going to find it. Imagini looks like he is the trade that they're looking for, though.
All right, and there it is. Fatality goes down, and adios. Adios.
There's the Ruin experience. He's trying to get out of there. Adios. Oh, good roll from him. Good roll from him.
Very good. Very good. It might keep him alive. He's going to be able to brawl for a little bit longer and keep this going. And that's what they need to do here. If they can keep this for another rotation, even if they have to fall back after that, they get enough room, and they're going to put their opponents into such a bad place. This is what you want to do. Really well done, but you can't lose the
Oh, nice kiting, though. Nice kiting on the shards. Very, very nicely done. There's Ruined. He's burning. He's ticking. Hustle's trying to save his boy, but he doesn't have anything big. Oh, he's just going to survive, though. What a lad. What a lad.
Oh, boy. This is going to be close here. They've got an opportunity here because they were able to secure that one cap. Well done. It's when they're getting those double caps.
Yeah, they're going to get a few seconds in this, but Scoia'tael are bearing down on them. Oh, my goodness. Elitan, he needs to get engaged. They have the momentum here. Gets the 3 on top. The silence onto 2 does purge those hots. Oh, interrupts. I thought he interrupted the Magma Spirit. It was just the bolt. He's okay. He's okay. And it's gonna be a high ground
here.
Right, it's a very offensive Judy. He can maybe get out there. There goes the magma onto fatality pumping. The mortal agony has gone through.
It's so close, Lewpac.
Yeah.
Time and time again, these guys are just on the edge, and I love seeing it.
If they could just kite, they have the cap, so they don't even need to win the fight. And this
They've got one cap.
No, but that's what I mean. Scoia'tael just needs to kite. They have the firewall, and Elitan just got shut out again by the firewall. And there's the turn potentially onto Nabobo, the curse.
And Imagini, both in trouble there. I think Imagini already used his defensive. And there he popped.
Elitan swapped him away. Elitan swapped him out of the meatball. He actually saved the enemy by accident. That was not Tekka's Shozen. It was absolutely not Tekka's. Nice firewall. Again, having this firewall just means they can kite so much better. And having this curse means that the longer the fight goes on, the better. Ruined has good DPS output, but we know that over time, the curse always wins. Gabem, he's got to get out of there, though. Oh, his roll was just a little bit short. Whoa, the hook. One more stab, surely. What? I don't even know how this man's still alive, Shozen. He should not have been alive there. The sea, he was living on 1 tick of healing as he kited back. I don't know how he managed to survive there.
Bam. Is he going to get out?
He's still going. More agony. He's on the offensive for whatever reason.
He's going after Nabobo. He's going, I don't care how low I am. Nabobo is going to die. And both of them survive. Great
and
plays.
They're just playing it didn't quite hit him. Spadger's coming from the back this time. They got back capped and Spadger tried to do it. So the Doom guys will stay alive momentarily. Ruined. Oh, that burn. When it does hit you, that burn is no joke. And of course, you can't kite in a straight line with the meatball, or that's going to hurt a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to dodge. You can't go.
You got to zigzag.
Rick and
You can't.
Stark. You got to do the
that's
Rick
what
and
I was
Stark.
thinking. Don't. I'm already muting every 5 seconds to cough my guts out, Shozen. Don't make me laugh on top, man.
Are we a pair here? We're both
gonna...
like muting every 3 seconds.
that was really nice though. Like the Batcat was a fantastic play and very quick thinking, and it nearly paid off.
Wait, what?
No,
Did
they
that
just
say,
what?
It says draw on mine. What?
Draw? No, it says defeat on mine.
Okay, at least something's right because one of us is wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying Tazzik. You saying defeat?
Okay.
Yeah, Elite. I think it was Elite's death or somebody's death. No, it was Nabobo's death.
I was like, we can't have a draw yet. It's not time for a draw yet. And that was the longest going match, as you can imagine, at 16 minutes. It did last.
That was a pretty good match,
one.
though,
nice
as it goes.
Yeah. I did enjoy it myself. It was a fun one. All right. So we have a bit of time between now and the next match. Unfortunately, I'm not able to record matches right now. It's just not working thanks to the good old internet.
What day did the patch come in?
Wednesday.
It came in on Wednesday, so it wasn't in on time for your Tuesday
show.
So,
Nope.
so you
Nope.
saw
We
the
talked about
standard
it.
Frost Curse meta then with hammers. Now all of a sudden the fire then.
Yeah, fire has kind of popped up pretty significantly in fives.
Let's take a look quickly at the base stats of the wildfire then. We'll go with like a flat 6 just for like a base. Like, notice everyone's using Firebolt, by the way, because like I said, Searing Flame sucks donkey balls. And like it just, I mean, it doesn't suck in certain situations. The damage is respectable and the projectile is fast. But in the 5v5s, there's too much like accidental body blocking by the enemy front line to hit anybody juicy. Like the thing is with the fire, right? The fire is a pump weapon. When you have that target in your sights and like the enemy misplaces themselves or gets displaced, your job is to pump that target, right? Just as much, same as a frost. Just put as much DPS into that thing as you can. And Searing Flame just doesn't do it because it's not reliable enough. I remember there was like the area of effect fire for a while, the burning field fire artillery, but then people realized that if you reflect a fire artillery, the guy will just die. He'll just die. So they stopped doing that. Plus it's interruptible, which sucks.
And you can just walk into it with the
and
reflective.
as I said, firewall is the best skill in the game, so there you obviously.
I am loving seeing it back. We've seen it played really well in the past. It kind of fell out of meta for a very, very long time. But we've seen amazing plays in the past with that superhero plays with the firewall.
And do you remember the old the ironclad firewall combo? Like if you got it just right, they bounced into the firewall like
over and over
times.
and over and over again. Brutal combination.
Oh, the double firewall of doom used to be a thing because you actually you
could drop them on either side.
Yeah, and they did a guy went like so quick. I remember like a clip of just a tank insta dying to it. It had to go just right though.
Yeah, because it has to be so that the fear knocks you into the other one and fear knocks you into the other one, and without sending you like up or down.
And the fear used to last a little bit longer. Like it was like you went a few more steps, and actually, Tazzik will remember this. It used to send you in a random direction, which could potentially go along the firewall as well.
Back into the firewall.
Yeah. You just,
it was insane
so,
back then.
It was just RNG, and sometimes you were just silenced for 5 seconds and feared. Like, it was just horrible. It was so OP.
All right,
here we go then.
We're getting ready to go in. I am on Lasan Haman.
Luke High Power and the Mighty Frogs are back. Lasan Haman got a no-show, I believe.
Oh, no. Well, then we're going to have to go to somebody else.
No. Juliet didn't get here in time and they missed the queue.
Oh, no.
Elite Hand's in, though.
Let's head over to Elite Hand.
Go back to him. And it's a Doom versus Doom showdown here.
Oh,
so
let me see if I can find one that's not.
The good news is Doom are going to get all the points. Bad news is they're probably footing the bill for all the gear as well.
Well, we do have a Scoia'tael matchup. with Gardenier, we can head over to Gardenier and watch from another perspective that isn't just a Doom versus Doom situation.
Well, it's up to you. I don't know. Do you want to go to Gardenier then?
Yeah, I'd rather see somebody that's competing against each other. I'll spell it in chat for you if you don't remember how to spell it.
Yeah, I tried a couple of times. Failed miserably. Gardenier.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's what.
And it's Hadoop and Doom versus Scoia'tael,
I like
a full
the
Scoia'tael
Hadoop.
match. Yeah.
Lucrative is going to go down though. Nice push there.
Lucrative got crushed.
Nice stun across 2 from Gardenier. Spadjas is the team we saw win the last match as well. The Renan's here. Our boy Durenton. Good to see him still GVG in with the latest crew. Barak. Oh, nice hook, but like Gardenier was ready for that. He had the dash ready. Again, still running the Iron Breaker and Geyser. I kind of thought we might see Inertia Ring or even like something else come out in the meta after. Like, I honestly think Sleep is massively underrated. If you have a good disciplined team, Sleep can be a very underrated skill.
Yeah, if you have a very disciplined team, you need to call it out ahead of time and make sure that it's somebody who's isolated so you don't get them hit with an AoE. And Gardenier is in big trouble here.
Oh, they've stacked horribly
And that's
there,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was not the way. And Lucrative's going to follow suit. And I
Spadja
believe
and the
Brock
boys.
is going to have an issue as
They
well.
kind of,
as
yeah.
It looks like, yeah, he's
They
going
kind
to
of
die.
just worked him into that little corner and then just dropped the bombs on them. Gardenier
Good
comes
bully
out.
plays.
OC is already Tutuka. Oh, 1 foot away from his tent. What a place to die. Lucrative might go for something here. Nah. You've always got to be that little bit cautious when you're playing against the glaive in front of your tent. You're never safe. We all know that. We've all been there. Spadja tackles air, gets flicked down, and Gardenier also tackles air. 2 uncharacteristic misses from 2 experienced tanks there. Nice engage from Spaz. Gardenier looking for the opening, but look at the spread from the 3 backliners. Like they just walk back with him. So then they never want to let him get parallel, because as soon as he gets parallel, he can get like a horizontal tackle across the back line. So they just need to step back as he steps forward, use the firewall. And see, that's what I mean. Like they spread nicely and he only gets adios. He doesn't get any value from his tackle at all. And Lucrative, he's got no curse stacks
Oh,
by
yeah,
now.
Bem is going to
Sickles
get
are
caught on
missing.
his way back here, and Adios does as well. Adios down. Bem gets the heals, though. He's going to be okay. They're going to try to bully this and stay
Lucrative,
4v4
look at
and
that.
get Lucrative on the turn.
He gets
No.
seeded and he runs forward immediately into the Judy to get max
love seeing
value.
that.
There's
I
the
love
double
seeing that.
tackle. Skytail don't know if they want to give this one up just yet, though. They are close, but if Onion drops, they won't have a choice. There's the tackle. There's the stabby stab. Gardenier not really punishing Onion, honestly.
They're holding this for a long
Yeah.
time. They're going to be able to get their 5th
I
back
don't
in
know.
time,
I
I
think it
believe.
might be a late death, but they will get an
Oh,
extra
no,
20
you're
off
right.
the back of it. No, Onion
Adios is back.
stabilizes. Barak's in trouble now. Wow, how on earth did they let Gardenier? What
There
was
goes
he?
Yabem, though. He's
All he
out of
needed to
place and he's
do-
going to die here.
Is he? Is he though?
Oh, yeah,
Is
he's
he?
going to
Oh,
die.
he finally does.
And
But they're going to
swing
trade.
onto Lucrative. Yep.
All Gardenier needed to do
Tutuka's
was jump
super low
Onion.
as well.
That was really sloppy.
If they can get the DPS over to Tutuka, no, they cannot. Adios. Are you going to stay or are you going to go?
He soaked up a few shards. Oh, the firewall block. Gardenier just goes wandering.
No, boy. This has just been brutal. Like, they're holding this
Off
so
the-
well. It's just, how do you handle this when you start to win a few engagements and you just can't get them pushed back? You can't get the caps that you need.
And
the
you
whole
just see
time,
those 20s. You see those
fighting
20s
even.
ticking.
You're fighting even. Like, what are the kills in here? It's got to be close.
Yeah, it's like 2 to 6. Like the first
Okay, so
engage
it's-
was good.
Yeah, it's
But the last
not. It's not
fight, the
even.
last fight was a 1-for-1, right? And even
Yeah.
though they got a kill, because they lost that first fight, they're being 20. They're down to 53 points already.
Oh, they're gonna get wrecked here. That's brutal. Hey, listen, at least this one is closer than the other match we were gonna watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I imagine the
149
Nick
to
VR10
47.
team is stomping. That would be the team my money's on.
Nope.
Oh, really? They're getting stomped.
Yep. It's
Wow.
currently 149 to 43. A 6-0 advantage to the Tussle team.
Onion, great save onto Fatality, and he gets his roll. He's going to get hooked back. There's the area decay, and then guys are up. But again, if Scoia'tael decide to just chill, if your Bem doesn't die, that's a great geyser there. Great shards, great
Gets
geyser.
the channel. Let's see.
Oh, body block. Adios stepped forward to body block the hook because he knew your Bem didn't have any cooldowns, and he did. Because he had his boots, even though he's a clothy, he was happy to body block that. And Barrack's nearly burning out here.
More
likely, the guys are in for safety.
Where's the follow?
And they still didn't cap, by the way. They got a kill that time with no trade, and they still didn't cap. And they are down to 33 points. They need Onion, and they need to just caveman dive Onion here. That is the play.
I just don't think they're going to get it here, Lewpac. I think that we're seeing the Scoia'tael team play very, very well.
Yeah, and the longer the fight goes on, the more value the curse gets. Like, we know how good Fatality is at finding these angles. We know how, like, he works with his other DPS to push when he has the space. Lucrative's down. This is just over. Like, these guys, this is a feels bad. Tutuka's going to roll. They don't have Fiend Swap because they're all running Refreshing Sprint, aren't they now? That's the new thing. I'll have to ask Taz what he thinks of Refreshing Sprint. Especially against Firewall, it seems a bit weird.
I'm not
another one
understanding that one, Lewpac.
I know. I mean, they're all doing it though.
I would imagine it's to help
my mum used to
combat.
say, if everybody jumped off a cliff, would you do it too?
I would
like,
imagine
yeah,
though it
would,
is
Mom.
to help combat like the nerfs a little bit. Maybe it syncs up the cooldowns better, but
I mean, I guess you could like dash forward and get the angle for the tackle, but I feel like Judy boots do the job. Judy boots go through a firewall, don't they?
yeah, they are uninterruptible, as far as I know.
Onion. Oh, he rolls the Judy boots. Lucrative as well on these bear paws. Uses the razor cut as a mobility to get out though. That is always a feels bad man.
And Lucrative can't get away.
He got caught. That was good.
Oh,
that was good by Adios.
Really
he caught
good
him
use
the wrong
of the
side
wall.
of the firewall. Yeah.
Beautiful
And
use
that's
there.
GG. Whatever
And,
happens now is
like,
GG.
the red team's so low, it doesn't matter. There's nothing they can, blue team can do.
No.
They're down to their final point, and it is game. And that is it here for the level 5s. Ouch. And my scoreboards are all bugged.
I am. Yeah, I've got one here. 9 to 3 in kills, but 5 deaths for Lucrative. What? Poor lad. Poor lad.
Rough.
You got another you want to jump to?
Nope.
Nope.
Let me see here.
Okay.
Well, the other level 6 is over. Let me see what or 5, sorry. Level 5 is over. Let me see if we have any. Oh, we have a level 4. Let's see how that's going. Barcode? Let's see who this is.
Give me a link, please. Is it a new barcode then?
Can't tell. How would I know? Yeah, it's a new barcode. That's a healer. Yeah, that's a healer. And CCB is your tank here from Hadoop.
Hobson taking a break from the international Dota playing. And yeah, it's just Hobson and Seb in this match, interestingly, which is a homage to the EG Dota 2 team, the OG Dota 2 team.
How many E's are in there? Is that 5?
Seb, yeah, it's like the guy's called Seb, but there was a famous like commentary during his first TI win where the commentators were like Seb as he came in, and yeah, everyone loves it. Yeah, Vru Kome, he's been around the block a bit. This is a bit of a bullying as well. What level is this? It's a 5.
This is a 4.
A 4. Oh, well, we got the
Low
4 and
4.
5s overlapping today then.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the perfectly timed tower dive that doesn't kill you because it's the end of the match.
Nicely done.
Only 6,
All right.
6 to 1.
Well done by Hadoop.
These are all brand new accounts for the most of them, by the way.
You've been checking them?
Yeah, Seb
yeah.
is 7 mil total fame. The new barcode is 5 mil total fame. Thompson. I have a theory. I'll share it off stream.
Okay, I'll listen to that. Let me see what else we have going on, because there are some other level 3s going. Let me see what's going on with Pima. Oh, we have a 53 to 57. Let me get you your tank in just a moment. Pima is over here running the curse.
Oh, that's my boy Trevor. Run, you're dead. His name is Bobby. I know the guy. He's a good lad.
Does he know that's not the way that you use "your" in that sentence?
Wow, you can't have apostrophes in his names though.
Yeah, but I think we can all assume that there would be one.
Yeah.
Run, you dead.
Wow.
Is that like bring out your dead?
Who'd have thought,
but faster? Bring out your dead, but fast.
Babushka playing again. Back from the old Wee Wee team.
We're getting some well wishes for you, Lewpac. They can hear you're a little under the weather. They want you to do better.
Sorry guys. I've been for about a week now. It's mad. It isn't COVID. I have taken multiple tests for that, so. Oh, good flick. It's a pole hammer tank as well. I've seen one of those for a while. Run, you're dead. He's gonna drop. It's gonna
we got a dead game declaration in chat, guys. Oh man, I never know what the state of the game is until somebody comes in chat and lets me know. Like, yeah, I can't tell by the thousands of people playing in every level of the world here, except for 20v20 crystals. I mean, that content a little low, but everything else pretty good right now. ZVZ action. Tazzik, you been watching some of that with us?
Yeah, I mean, you just said 20v20s. The action's a little low, but did you see the 20v20 level 5 we had today? That was a banger. It was
good. It was good content.
And that is
but we're
what
not having
20v20s
people
be.
play, and you know,
we just don't have the population there, you know.
Yeah,
and hopefully with some changes we will. But ZVZs have been insane. Yeah, they've been so crazy that we've been thinking of not going live for some other stuff to delay it so that we can show all the fights. It's so good.
Like, ZVZ was nuts today, Tazzik. Yeah. We couldn't show it all. There was so many fights, even after we were streaming for an hour of ZVZs at 18 UTC.
Good interrupts there from the Great Holy. Using that Holy Explosions to interrupt a bunch of, like, big cooldowns. Sun team struggling to get forward, but there was a bunch of back capping going on right there as well.
Tazzik just found out Santa isn't real.
Oh no.
Oh gee.
I look forward to that conversation.
And we'll have to tell him about it later.
What? Next you're gonna tell me people put both butter and syrup on pancakes.
They do, Tazzik. They do, and it's super good.
Oh man, these geysers. Oh, the interrupts on this healer. This is some toxic play on the healer right now, and they are just gonna melt. Very back and forth though. They nearly had Tabushka like 4 times. I think they'll get him this time, but they lost their healer. So we all know how this one ends. After you lose your healer, it's all downhill from there.
So is that our Marvin or a different Marvin?
Where in chat?
That's our Marvin. Okay.
No, yeah, Marvin's been messaging me saying 5v5s. I told him it was a good time to come back. Like Marvin could probably win the CCL right now.
Dude, I love Marvin.
Possible if he gets a good 5v5 team on his hand.
Marvin might not be loving me right now, though. He messages me on Discord at the worst times. I'll like not be home. I'll be in the car driving, and he'll message me, and I'll read it, and then I won't respond because I'm driving my car, and I'll forget, you know? And then 2 days later, he'll message me again. Same thing happens. And then recently he messaged me, damn, I just realized you've never responded to me in like 2 weeks. No.
Wow.
Cold. Marvin, I love you.
Cold. Wait, are these guys going to get the cap right at the top? No,
nah,
almost. It looked like he was going for it. It's still mounted, though. Not going to get it if you stay mounted. You have to demount in order to get the caps, guys.
A mighty victory for the Sun Boys there. Tabushka actually switched to the heavy crossbow off the fire. which I think was because he was playing against the Great Holy.
Yeah.
It looks like they did get a match as well.
Yep, and it looks like Lasan Haman did not.
Okay, so they are back out. It's gonna they're gonna get a rematch against Onion or AFKL then, and of course
should be a good fight.
Yeah, they're gonna want this one. Scoia'tael have seemed to have put a bit of money on teams this season.
Interesting choice,
especially when they are still in PoE 2, which is 7 guilds. So
that's a lot of split.
Yeah, so a lot of those 42% of those points or whatever go to the other guilds, but they'll still do pretty well on their own, I'm sure. Early control your Bemlin for the hook on Elitan actually got interrupted and it didn't go anywhere. They're going to flick Ruined Experience. He's going to roll back. Nice protective geyser from Elitan there, saving his bro. He's setting up, but there's the wall. And this is the thing, when you're the hammer, he gets the 2-man geyser, but you just have to wait. And they're not giving him these horizontal rolls. He cannot find those tackles. And Nabobo eats a meatball to the face, and it was the spiciest of meatballs. Good save, though. Tussle, some great healing so far. Adios. He's going to get pulled out of position. He's going to roll back, drops the firewall again. And Elitan has to stand there with his junk in his hand, wondering what to do. As Firewall is the best spell, Shozen, and I will never allow anyone to forget. Imagine he's still using Fire Wave, which conversely is the worst spell. It's not terrible, but...
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
getting pounded up on. He
should have gone down there, but he just about survived. The poison.
He's going to go down here surely. Still. He's going to go down here.
He's getting pumped and poisoned with the Firewall.
Out. Great defensive plays by Yabem. Very good at knowing what he had left and getting out just in time. Big props to his heals. Adios Call Me is getting slammed now. Going to be the new target till they switch back to Yabem, who doesn't make it out a second time. No defensives are back for him.
There's the refreshing sprint to run around the wall. That's why he's got it, to run around the outside of the wall, which is great unless the wall's on a choke, in which case you can't do anything. I don't know. I think Judy Boots, especially if Firewall is going to become mainstay, I think Judy Boots might be the better option for the tanks here. They're back out, though. Those fast respawns coming into effect early in the match. So no cap advantage, despite finally getting that kill. Ruined. Oh, he doesn't blink in time, and the fiery meatball does tickle him on the back end on the way out. Elitan, he tackles out of his Judy, which is not where he wants to be located right now. And a Bobo gets seeded. Elitan, Ruined Experience is out there. This is going the other direction. Yabem rolls in with next to no HP, though. Imagine Mortal Agony. He's going to get rolled. He hooks, but it doesn't come. I don't know what stopped the hook there, but he didn't travel anywhere when hooked. I think it bugged out. I'm not sure what exactly happened. I'd have to watch that back, but they are in a bad way. There's the tackle. Big DPS coming out. Ruined might tick out. They're going to hook him back. Yabem's going to get traded probably, though.
Oh,
there's one. There's two.
This is going to be a 3. Is Yabem going to get out? Yeah, he's going to be fine. I thought Elite Ann was going to be caught here. Gets the heals, but eats the meatballs. Is I Engage going to be the new target?
Imagine.
Bob towards the tent for a save. Nice. Is he going to go out and die anyway?
Oh, that's so close.
What are you thinking?
The dark matter nearly bounced to him there.
That was close. That was close.
With these pump fires, though, I wouldn't mind seeing armor pierce, because obviously with the bow missing, you don't have that armor shred at all now. Like, Iron Breaker is your armor shred, your only one, and that's been nerfed. Previously, obviously, you had the bow, and that was lovely. Meatball. Oh, Tussle doesn't step out the way of that meatball. He's like, if you're max range, you've got to move out of the way of the meatball. Like, close up, it's very hard because it moves fast, but everybody else shouldn't be given free value to it. And now they're 3 capped, and we saw what happened with the Scoia'tael team last time when they got someone 3 capped. They just refused to, even if they lose someone like this,
Yabem goes down. Yeah,
they'll just kite till he gets
fatality
back.
Is too low, though. They have to go.
Can they get Adios as well? Yeah, they can. All right, so this time they'll reset. They got the 20. But immediately the Doom boys spreading out for caps. They are not taking any chances in this one, Shozen.
No, they need to play the cap game well, and they're going to get 2 on this. I don't think they're going to get the third, as SPAC is going to be in range to stop that. Nabobo putting on a good bit of pressure there to make sure that SPAC couldn't get up the stairs and interrupt the mid cap.
Yeah,
He's
they got a 4v4 right
real
now.
Soon, though. Yeah,
And
Spack is going to get targeted here, and he's going to go down fast if he doesn't realize what the situation is. Drops his Judy, gets out, gets
dodges
the
the
heals,
meatball
and
as
it's going
well
to be
there.
fine. Yeah.
And now they go straight back in because Ruined Experience actually has no energy. So if they can purge his Royal Cow, he's in a lot of trouble. And the Bobo could save there. Judy from Elitan goes down. Spadger wants to go back in, but doesn't have the HP to commit. Now he gets topped up. Firewall goes down. Adios didn't need a defensive firewall there. I'd actually rather see him like just step forward as long as he has his role available. I like to see Fires step forward and sometimes look for an offensive firewall because it can really hamper someone if they don't have a role to get away. Trapping someone in the corner with it is the best feeling. But this is what they need to do. Skytel, they need to just draw their line and not overcommit. Like let these ranged DPS play behind the wall. Fatality. Oh, takes a beating. Adios. He can shrug that off though. The Scholar's giving a little bit of magic resist. Obviously, it's primarily physical resist for the Scholar's Cowl, but that's a good. Oh, what a hook angle onto him. Genie there. He's going to land and he's going to get sacked. In the Judy. Good play there. And this time it's Skytel's turn to have a long drawn out fight without cap control. Luckily, it's only 2 for them, Shozen, so they're not bleeding out 20 a tick. Spadge getting pumped by that fire, but you can really feel the lack of armor shred in these 5v5s now. Like people don't just disappear like they used to. It's a much more drawn out fight.
Yes, true.
Like,
And people have also just gotten so good at defensives in general and knowing their times on their defensives and pulling back when they didn't have the defensives available and making sure that if somebody goes into the back line, they're going to get punished. And that was a mistake by Spack. That's not what you want to do, is die at the enemy gate when you had complete control in an even back and forth match. You have 3 caps to your advantage, but
they can't come out there. Look at their health.
No, they can't. Their health is terrible. And they rotate the wrong. Oh, no.
Was that a healer? Was that the healer?
Yes, it was.
No
Tussle
way
is going to get blown up.
No
Don't
way.
kill Tussle. Not Tussle. Not like this.
No, they're going to do it to you,
They're going to get you Bam again.
Oh, he kills Elitan.
And Elitan goes, this is a messy fight.
How did that even happen?
Boy.
He stabbed him. He was like, he knew he was dead. He saw Elitan. He was like, all right, stab.
This is ridiculous, dude. I have not.
Some scrappy stuff.
This is ridiculous content for a high level. Wow. Not what I expected in the 6, Tazzik and Lewpac. This is not what I expected.
No, kind of a sloppy play from both sides, I would say. Tussle ends up surviving, but it costs them Elitan. And of course, while waiting for the respawns, that means they're going to eat those 3 ticks. It's all well and good. I mean, I guess the trade is fine if you're the one with the 3 tick, is the moral of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd love to see. I'd love to see Fatality run Armor Piercer here with this comp.
Okay.
I think it could work. Honestly,
I think. Oh, okay. I thought Adios was about to get the flick into the back line. Nabobo was all over him there.
Good pressure, but they're just bullying him on the choke.
They are just absolutely playing well in the
life.
open here. I really like what they're doing on the lower level, and it's going to cause these guys to rotate, and they don't really have good health either. Maybe this will be a great way for them to gain back health over time, get a cap in their favor, and they've got to bully the choke. Elite went the wrong way. Elite, what did you...
They're not going to be allowed this. Elitan's trying to run interception. They tackle it. He actually going to get it.
They're going to get it. Yeah. I really thought that was a mistake. I thought Elite Ann needed to go down to the south and catch the SPAC earlier in this engagement, but
they
worked
tackled
out for their
into
favor.
each other as well, which is quite funny.
Which is the worst. That's always going to be hard for you. That's the longest tackle in the history of tackles.
And the funny thing is if the red tank, Spadger, had held his tackle, he could have tackled after the tackle and got there. Probably, like, tackled then geysered. But because he hit the enemy tackle, he stays stationary. And the Bobo getting full fire dots and curse dots, nearly burning to death. They're going to find him.
Back.
Oh, no, they're aggro. These guys don't pull back. Even when their HP is low, they just roll through. And Tussle goes as well.
Yep,
they're going to maybe find Elitan here. Not quite enough.
Are they going to fall back in time to get their cap?
Yeah, plenty of time. maybe. Imagine he's going to get plucked and killed as well for the road.
Let's see. It looks like fatality is going up now. Finally is going to get it.
Yeah, plenty of time. I don't mind that push, but just respect the hooks. What damn? Why do they like? Why do people just not want to win, Shozen? It triggers me so much. They're like, oh, let's just run in front of the tent. What's the worst that could happen against the harpoon glaive, eh? Oh, I'm in the tent again. Pikachu.jpg. Honestly.
Man, this guy is just full of it. I have not seen somebody so ill-informed since I started doing war reports. What is wrong with you, Zemiro? You don't have a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
I'm reading chat and it's getting spicy over there, but we got a guy who has no idea what he's talking about at any level. It's kind of crazy. It's like it just wants to sit there and talk shit.
I mean, just ban him.
Why? No, I don't.
I don't read.
People.
I don't. That's why I don't read that stuff. Oh, Tussle, he gets the double trouble there, the harpoon into the flick. But look at that. That's really nice from Elitan, actually. Tussle rolls, then Elitan geysers him when he lands. Sends him right back to where he started. Unfortunately, Nabobo might be going back to where he started, but in the wrong way, a body bag. They did buy themselves an extra 60 seconds, but it does look like more of the same here. It just looks like this Scoia'tael team is simply better, Shozen. And that definitely helps. Like a solid strategy for GVG is just being better than your opponent. Come with the firewall. Oh, adios. He's actually using the royal robe as well. I don't know if you've noticed this. And because they're playing behind a firewall. Oh, Nabobo, rip. It's not as dangerous to stack behind a firewall because you can't get punished as bad. The guy, if you think the geyser's gone, which means the healer and the curse can also get value from the royal robe.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the game. G
and
to
that
the
was
G.
it. That is the one that is going. And wow, let's look at the stats. 11 to 5 because of the tent situation over there. It's never good to die to the tent, guys.
Yeah, it's weird the way the scoreboard is then. Like, it doesn't show as a kill, but it shows as a death. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the war camp because the war camp did a solid effort.
Yeah, the War Camp might be the MVP of that round. All right, I got a couple of raffles to give away. Your last chance to get in. We're going to head out for the day. Thank you guys for hanging out with us all day long. We had an amazing ZVZ war report early this morning, followed by Crystals, where we had a pretty good fight. I'll say that was a pretty good one. Tazzik, you were there. What do you think about it? Still muted, Tazzik.
Loved it. He loved it.
We're good, dude. I loved it. Yeah, it was content. It was hella content.
Big content. Yeah, it's great. I kind of knew what was going on today. I'm drugged up to the eyeballs and barely talk and had to mute every 5 seconds to cough. But other than that, fantastic show, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Did you say there's a raffle still to go, or we?
Yeah, I'm pulling the last one.
That's what she said. Right. Last raffle, and we are out of here. AlbionTV will return on Tuesday or Monday?
Tuesday. We'll be back on
That's
Tuesday.
What I thought. Tuesday, yeah.
Bogle will be gone all week long, so Tazzik will be joining us for most of the shows, but I will have Nomad Poncho back for 2 more days next week, joining me for 2 daily shows, so that'll be fun. And on Tuesday, actually, co-hosting with me will be Ness. And she'll be back again on Friday. So the community manager will be joining us for 2 daily shows. We'll be going over news, community events, and the like, as well as all the recent updates in the game and future updates, as well as Albion has continued to grow over the last few months, and just so many new members of the development team there as SBI continues to invest in the game. It's going to be
Twitter
interesting
as well.
to see.
Robin said he recorded a bunch of dev diaries
a bunch of
once.
dev talks. Yeah.
We might be getting more.
Oh, we definitely are. Yeah,
we're definitely getting more. He's already told me more are on the way, and I'm looking forward to. I don't know if they're coming out next week.
Robin's bet was next week.
But
Robin Hooder's bet was next week. My bet is next week as well.
We'll get one next week.
I'm not going to bet on that, as we've
my
talked about
thing
before.
is,
I like to be informed about the things that I say.
See, Robin Hankey's on Twitter. as Lewpac said, he tweeted out that he didn't do 2, right? He didn't record
No, he
2
did a
or
bunch,
3.
yeah.
He did a bunch. That means
He
to
did a
me
bunch.
4, 5, 6. So I really do think
Well,
one of them will be getting
There's
dropped
things we
next
don't
week.
know any about yet. There's things we don't know anything about yet.
Well, I know.
There's things we know a little bit about. Like you have Might and Favor, which needs an entire dev talk that needs to be discussed. We have a entire weapon line that's coming out that needs to be discussed, and there's the vortex energy and the vortex cores and the how those work. We haven't really had a dev talk to describe how those are going to work yet. A little bit early on, we had a little bit of information, so it'll be interesting to see what comes out with that. This is was I believe the big thing that we were led to believe was going to be the big thing in this update, and we know so little about it. It's an open world event where these vortex portals will appear, and you'll have to go get a crystal and bring that back to either your territory or your hideout or your HQ for different kinds of bonuses, be it gathering or crafting or even just building up the power of your HQ in general. It's going to be interesting to learn more about that. I just don't know enough about it to describe it perfectly well. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can tell us about it. Might and Favor sounds fantastic. The idea that the season points you earn will now be going to you as an individual, so you can spend the points that you get on items such as, you know, battle mounts or something. This is going to be pretty cool.
Love it. Love it. I'm excited for anything that's just activities in the open world for day-to-day people to be doing. Is always fun. Right. Well, that's it from us then, I believe, for Albion TV today.
All right.
We'll see everybody very, very soon.